right, Eric Arnold, Mark Arnold, part 2 of our NFL preview. We're back here in the Sports Barn. Let's get to it. Let's pick the winners of all the divisions. We'll pick the teams that are going to be in the wild cards, the teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl, and then the Super Bowl champions. Mark was concerned about writing on the board.
I worked too hard today to write on the board.
He's not confident in his spelling ability. So, NFC East. That's the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and
Washington football team.
The what? I mean, I want to make so much fun of these guys, but I don't want this video to be like 45 minutes long. So yeah, the no names. Even that's like, you can't even call them the no names because I feel that's an insult to the Miami no name defense. And Washington doesn't deserve to be compared to anything good. So we'll just call him Washington. I think that's a fair name. There's nothing but shit in Washington. So
Right.
He's a Democrat, I'm a Republican, and we both agree there's nothing but shit in Washington. So, Eagles, or I should say East. See, he's got me thinking it now. I know he's going to pick the Eagles. Go ahead and say it.
Eagles, division champions.
All right, put Philadelphia. Oops. Oh, there. There we go. All right, Philadelphia there. He's got the Eagles. They are the defending champions in the East, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will take Dallas. I just think Dallas is markedly better at this point than, even when you watch that last game of the year, the last game in Philadelphia, Dallas, Philadelphia, you didn't get any feeling like, oh, come on, we're grinding to get this win. We have to get this win.
No, we dominated those guys in that last game. Dominated. With no wide receivers. Dominated. Carson Wentz, team on his back. Boom!
All right. And you think the Eagles are better than they were last year?
I do.
So he thinks the Eagles are better. I think Dallas is a lot better. I believe the coach is the thing, and I think the team is almost secondary to the coach. You have a good coach, that takes you a long way, and Dallas never had a good coach, and I think McCarthy is a good coach. I think his record in Green Bay, where he only won one Super Bowl, there are a lot of great coaches out there who can't even say that. So, all right, next, Central, NFC Central.
I think, be the North, but yes, Minnesota.
The North, right. I thank you for correcting me. I put Central. See, that's an AARP issue. What did you say?
Minnesota.
He wants Minnesota with Mike Zimmer. I got Green Bay. Although, I think my thinking there was Aaron Rodgers over Kirk Cousins. I think that was my thinking.
I just think Minnesota's the best team in the division, or better than Green Bay.
Trying to remember what happened last year. Minnesota beat the Saints down in the Superdome.
Right. And they lost to San Francisco.
Right. And, they both lost out at San Francisco, right? Both the Vikings and the Packers lost at San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I think this is 6 of one, half dozen of another. The South?
New Orleans.
I gotta go to my computer. I wrote these down and I don't have them quite memorized. All right, Little Machine says New Orleans as well. I don't know. I just think they got way too much talent down there. They got Kamara, Alvin Kamara? Is that right?
Yep.
The defense is just bad. They have something a lot of teams like the Eagles don't have, a secondary.
Mm-hmm.
So
you think?
So I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying the Eagles have a secondary, not that the
They
Saints
do.
don't have a secondary.
That's correct.
I see, that understand the reference now. Okay, the West. The West is loaded. Who you got out of the West?
Now the Seahawks win in the West.
Seahawks. What do I have? I got a bounce back year for the LA Rams. Got them bouncing back this year. I don't know. I think I'm just angry with Pete Carroll. I think I don't like him, and that's probably the reason why I put them over the Seahawks. Just in that I think maybe he's getting a little long in the tooth, and but I could see the Seahawks beating the Rams. I could see it that way. All right, so that's the NFC. Well, we might as well put our wild cards here now. We got, 2 wild cards out of the NFC? Who do you got?
No, I think there's 3 this year.
There's 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that new rule takes effect this year.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I hadn't even paid attention. I don't even know. So give me your 3.
Dallas.
All right, he likes Dallas,
Tampa. Arizona.
Let's get Arizona as the last wild card.
The Rams are out.
What do I got? I've got All right, I got Minnesota. I got. You don't even have Green Bay in there.
Oh, they're out.
I got Minnesota. I got Seattle. Oh, jeez. I gotta pick one more. Alright. I'm gonna put San Francisco in there. So those are the wild. So those are 7 playoff teams from the NFC. So let's do the AFC.
I have New England.
New England winning the East. I have that as well. Oops. They're not M-E, they're N-E. See? This is what Mark was afraid of. They wouldn't be able to spell New England. New England. How about the
I got Baltimore.
North? Baltimore. I think this is going to be a resurgent year for the Steelers. The return of Roethlisberger. So I'm going to take the Steelers. The South.
I have Tennessee.
I think the South is loaded this year. I don't think, the only team that looks like they're up the track is Jacksonville. Those other 3, I think any one of those could win it. I think I have Indianapolis. I've got Phillip Rivers and Frank Reich. And then the West.
I have Kansas City.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of think, tell me if you agree with this statement, the 2 easiest divisions in the football here, the AFC East, the AFC West. Do you agree with that?
You mean as far as winning the division?
Yeah.
Yeah, the West for sure. The West is, Kansas City's going to run away with it.
Yeah, I don't think the Raiders are ready yet. They're still in flux. Are they playing in Las Vegas this year? Is that stadium ready? Or are they still in
Yes.
Oakland?
No, they're in Vegas.
Okay. But it's just all, I think it's way too soon for them. Derek Carr versus Patrick Mahomes? Come on now. I don't think that's a contest. I think Kansas City is so much better than the other 3 teams in this Western Division. Kansas City. And then New England, I think they're still way better than these other teams.
I don't know about way better. I think they'll get pushed by Buffalo again.
All right. So give me your wild cards then.
Buffalo.
He likes Buffalo.
Pittsburgh.
The Steelers.
and then Houston. That's a close one. Could be the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Houston.
Yeah, I got to look this up. I've got Baltimore, Tennessee. I'm going to take Houston over Buffalo. I'm just going to. I'm not feeling Buffalo this year. I'm just not. I think they're getting way too much love. I'm not sold on their quarterback. He strikes me as, at a certain point, you stop being able to win games in the NFL with your legs. And you got to throw the ball to win. And I have yet to see this guy consistently be able to throw the ball and win games. So I think what might happen this year is this guy gets hurt. And then, who knows what happens to Buffalo. All right, so we got our 14 playoff teams. I guess to me the obvious, he's got the Eagles. I don't even have the Eagles in the playoffs.
Which is ridiculous.
I guess, explain to me why the Eagles are so good. Tell them, what do you think their record's going to be?
I explained this in depth in my Facebook post, but I will condense it.
Yeah, right.
This team is basically very similar to the 2017 team. And the one key element is speed. Speed, speed, speed. Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor, John Hightower, Kez Watkins, Miles Sanders. There's speed all over the place. We're going to put up points like nobody's business. This is going to be 2017 MVP Wentz, and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go 13-3 and get a bye in the playoffs. Number 1 seed. Why? Because they're capable. So I'm rolling Eagles.
What was the record last year?
9-7.
Okay, all right. So
that's only a 4-game increase.
And we're, because we drafted speed in the draft, that's worth 4 wins.
And Deshaun Jackson's coming back.
Right, I forgot.
This is what they did not have in 16, 18, and 19. They did not have speed. That's why they had to grind it out on offense. Well, they're going to have big plays down the field this year, and that's going to make all the difference in the world. It's that simple.
I have this view of you standing in front of a projector in Rocky 2 going, but first we need speed. Speed. Speed is what we need.
That's right.
Greasy, fast, demon speed. So now we have speed, so don't make it 13-3. I don't see it. I just, I don't see, let's put it this way. I think my scenario is a lot more likely than your scenario. My scenario is they go 1 win backwards or 8-8 and miss the playoffs altogether.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Why is that
They're too good to go in. That's not even their bottom end. Their bottom end would be 9, like last year. That's the bottom end.
I just don't see how they're going to, I don't get that. Okay, that could happen. In 2017, nobody saw that coming. I don't think he saw it coming.
Now, I'm 11-5 in 2017.
Yeah, and I take that back. Did you have him win in the Super Bowl that year?
I did not have him winning the Super Bowl. I had him losing to Green Bay in the divisional playoffs.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go forward then. So who is in the Super Bowl then? Where is the Super Bowl? I don't even know.
Pretty sure it's either Miami or Tampa. It's one of those two.
Yeah. You think there'll be fans there?
By then, yeah. I do.
Really? Okay. All right, so your Super Bowl?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Of course.
Versus Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs in the matchup everybody's been waiting for.
Well, everybody in Philadelphia, at least. I don't know, there's somebody watching this in Huntington, West Virginia going, man, I really want the Eagles to play the Chiefs.
Huntington, West Virginia, they're all over that matchup. Trust me.
All right. Yeah, I would go for that. I'm going to go ahead and say, no, I forgot. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. You know, I don't have a strong feel on this side of the bracket, so I'm taking Green Bay versus Kansas City. I feel pretty good about the Chiefs. I mean, yeah, all right, that's chalk. Everybody's going, oh, that's boring. So, you know, we're both there with the chalk. But, you know, I think Kansas City is clearly the best team in that conference. I mean, really, absent of Mahomes' injury, you know, what stops that team? You know, which team is going to beat them?
The only thing that would stop them would be
Baltimore?
injuries.
You know,
the only thing that would stop that.
I just don't. I don't think Baltimore, and they were 14-2 last year. I just don't think that team. I don't believe in Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's equivalent to Mahomes. I think Mahomes can run. I think Jackson can run. I think Mahomes can pass. I don't think Jackson can pass. That's where I draw the distinction.
Well, I think there's going to be some adjustment to what Baltimore was doing on offense last year. I mean, that kind of caught people by surprise a little bit. I don't think it'll be, you know, such a shiny new toy this year.
Right. I mean, all that's on film now, so, you know, it's kind of like the first time you see the read option, you're helpless. But then after a while, it's like, all right, here's what we got to do. All right, I'll go first here and leave you the glory of closing. I think Kansas City, much the best. I mean, I just kind of feel, this almost feels like the late 90s to me, where John Elway tried forever to win the Super Bowl, and then finally it came all together, and he won a tough, contested, one of the greatest Super Bowls in history, beating the Packers. And then he came right back the next year and just dominated the league. And that's what I think we're looking at here. I think it's just going to be Andy Reid going back-to-back, dominating the league. That's how I see it. So you, of course, now Andy, the defending champion, going up against the Miracle Eagles.
Andy Reid might dominate the AFC. Andy Reid will not dominate the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Philadelphia Eagles will reclaim what is rightfully theirs, the world title. Super Bowl champions. Boom! There it is.
All right, there you have it. I've got the Chiefs defending their title. Mark has the Eagles defeating the Chiefs, taking the title from them in Super Bowl whatever. Should be a great year. I mean, in the fact that at least we're here and they're playing. So, you know, we can't wait. Looking forward to it. From what I can see, it looks like it's normal football.
Yep.
You know, that there's no funny rules.
Nope.
No weird, the home team gets to bat twice or whatever the hell they do in baseball. So, looking forward to it. All right, there you have it. That's all we got for you, unless you got anything else you want to say.
Nope.
All right. Thanks for being here. We appreciate the loyalty. I'll try to get him in the barn here periodically throughout the season if he wants to give out predictions and picks week to week. I'm sure as the Eagles win, he wants to be here to tell you that he was right and how good they are. I mean,
I'll be here all the time, man.
Yeah, so what? What if they lose? Well, I don't know what happens then. I guess you won't see them. But
that's not going to happen.
See, there you go. So there you have it. Thanks. We'll have some picks for you, MLB picks for tomorrow. The NFL game tomorrow, I don't have an idea what's going to happen yet. I just haven't given it enough thought.
Kansas City will win.
The game covered a 9?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, that's not my final answer on that, but I'll think about it. All right, anyway, thanks. We'll talk to you again.